Today's headline is about Eunice Mgcina declaring war on lawlessness and personally overseeing the arrest of undocumented foreign nationals. The situation has created tension across parts of Johannesburg, where residents are both shocked and divided over her bold approach to restoring order. Hello, welcome back to the channel. This is a video and picture news about the actions taken by Johannesburg MMC for Community Development, Eunice Mgcina, who is now making headlines for taking a firm stance against illegal activities and unregulated foreign operations in the city. Over the past few weeks, there's been growing frustration among residents about lawlessness in some parts of Johannesburg, with reports of unlicensed traders, unsafe buildings, and suspected criminal activity. Many locals have been calling for the city to act decisively, and it seems Mgcina has heard those calls loud and clear. Her recent crackdown has drawn both praise and criticism, depending on which side of the debate people fall on. Eyewitnesses say Mgcina joined law enforcement officers in a surprise inspection operation, where several undocumented foreign nationals were arrested. The operation reportedly targeted businesses operating without valid permits and properties suspected of being used for unlawful activities. People watching the event unfold described it as tense, with officers moving quickly to verify documents and make arrests. According to city officials, the move is part of a broader effort to restore order, uphold the law, and ensure safety in communities that have long complained about being neglected. In her statement, Mgcina made it clear that her department would not tolerate anyone operating outside the law, regardless of nationality or connections. She stressed that every person living in South Africa must respect the country's regulations, adding that undocumented individuals create complications for both the city and legitimate businesses trying to follow proper procedures. She said the aim was not to target foreigners but to ensure fairness and accountability across the board. Many South Africans have applauded Mgcina's actions, saying it's long overdue for the government to take such visible steps to enforce municipal bylaws. Some residents in areas affected by illegal trading said they finally feel that the authorities are listening to their concerns. They mentioned that unregulated street markets and overcrowded buildings have been causing safety issues and sanitation problems for years. On the other hand, some community leaders and human rights activists have raised concerns about the manner in which the arrests were carried out, saying that due process must always be followed and that not everyone without documents is necessarily involved in wrongdoing. The tension surrounding the operation has sparked heated debates on social media, with hashtags and posts calling for both justice and compassion. Some users argued that while law enforcement is necessary, the government must also address the root causes that lead people to live or work without proper documentation. Others have praised Mgcina for doing what they believe many politicians have been too afraid to do, taking real action instead of making endless promises. One resident from Hillbrow commented that the city had become a place where people do as they please without consequences, and that this kind of firm leadership is exactly what Johannesburg needs. Another person, however, questioned whether focusing so heavily on undocumented foreigners might divert attention from corruption and inefficiency within the city's own departments. It's a debate that's likely to continue for a while, as South Africa grapples with the balance between enforcing the law and protecting human dignity. Mgcina herself seems unfazed by the mixed reactions. She stated that she would continue to support any initiative aimed at cleaning up the city, ensuring that all businesses are properly registered and that all residents are accounted for. She also said that the city of Johannesburg would keep working closely with law enforcement and immigration officials to verify the status of individuals and maintain peace in communities affected by rising crime and disorder. Her message has struck a chord with some South Africans who feel the country is reaching a breaking point when it comes to illegal immigration and unchecked lawlessness. For them, seeing a city official personally involved in such operations is a sign of real leadership. However, her stance also raises important questions about the country's immigration system, the role of local authorities, and how to handle the issue without sparking unnecessary conflict or fear. In the middle of all this tension, a few light-hearted memes have even made their way online, with people joking that Mgcina might soon join the police full-time at the rate she's going. While the situation is serious, South Africans never lose their sense of humor. It's one of the few things that help the nation cope with the pressure. Still, the seriousness of what's happening can't be ignored. These arrests are part of a larger conversation about national identity, economic opportunity, and the need for a fair and safe environment for everyone. Whether you agree with Mgcina's methods or not, her move has forced the country to pay attention to issues that have been quietly building up for years. Before we wrap up, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next updates. We'll continue bringing you real news with verified details and visuals that help you understand what's going on across South Africa. Listen till the end of each video to see our sources and check the information yourself. All images used in this video are for illustration purposes only. Sources: City of Johannesburg official statements, Eyewitness News, SABC News, Times Live, and local community reports.